Hiya, thank you so much for joining me. I'm pro makeup artist Lisa. Been a makeup artist for 16 years now, and I'm going to show you some gorgeous new bits that have landed on my beauty desk from Makeup by Mario and Rose Inc. And it's going to be mainly an eye focus video, but I'm obsessed with this eye makeup look. Have you tried any of their products? Do let me know below. Anyway, please subscribe to my channel while you're here if you love all things beauty. And as always, my videos are never filtered. They always show unfiltered skin. You're always gonna see real and fun stuff here. So, shall we get to it? Shall we see these products in action? Let's go. I'm gonna start off with the Mario pencil in the shade soft brown. This is insanely gorgeous. Watch this glide on as well. It's so creamy. So I'm just doing a generic kind of line, going thinner, thicker, and on the outer shape I am kind of looking straight into my mirror. Just gonna sort of line it up here, then do it in the camera, and then just pulling it out a little bit. So I'm pulling from the outer corner almost up to the ear, and I'm going to go in the waterline and tightline the eye as well. And what's fab is it comes with this brush, meaning you can just smudgeroo that colour. Just look how insanely gorgeous that is. I'm just going to take a little bit more underneath, but can you see that pencil literally glides on? And I'm taking whatever excess is left over and just putting that in the top part of my crease so it begins to peep over. So I always say this, that I see pencil like underwear to make up in the waterline. You find you've got really runny eyes, start with the waterline first, because you know you're gonna like cry a bit off weather, and you can, you know, neaten it up after you're done. But look at this pencil, it's just going down like a dream. It's gorgeous. Love. I love that it's got this brush rather than a smudger, because you can just get a bit more precision with this applicator. What's good about pencils, you can see, you can just knock off an end or an edge, build a bit more drama towards the outer corner by layering. Love. Love, 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 love. I'm gonna pop those away. And now, are you ready for it? I bought these trio of palettes, these trio of quads from Makeup by Mario also, because these were on sale on their website. They were reduced from 70 something pounds to 21 for all of these. Okay, I'm gonna show them to you. I don't think you're gonna be able to deal. Sorry about the heavy breathing in the background. That's Magnus sleeping. Look at these palettes. Aren't they stunning? So this one is Party Glam, the middle one is Bronzy Glam, and this one is Rosy Glam, and that's what we're going to be using today. What a lineup. So I did a live the other day, and I did this makeup in the live, so I'm recreating it on here just to do a bit more of a focus. So I'm using my Kitco brushes. These are probably one of my most favourite brush brands out there. Cruelty-free, created by two wicked people, James Malloy and his partner Alex, and they are unreal. I'm starting with this matte shade first, and notice how I'm just I'm going to tap the excess, or alternative, if you don't want to pat, you can just dab the excess, and that'll just avoid any drop down. So what I'm going to do is just trace, how do I say it like that? Trace where I've applied, why am I so dramatic? Where I've applied the pencil. So I'll begin to get a bit of vibe, and I was surprised at how, you know, I did a live and I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing. We kind of decided together which palette on the live, and yeah, so I didn't really know where the makeup was going, but I just loved it. So I put my brush in the crease at that to get a bit more density, but then I turn it around that way to blend. Oh, yummy. So you can see I have like fairly, I don't know whether technically I've got hooded eyes. I wouldn't say so, because you can see like a tiny bit, but you can't see a lot of my lid is the main thing I'm trying to say. So I don't worry about doing a lot of detail there, because you're literally not going to see it. What I'm really looking to do is give the illusion that my eyes are bigger by blending everything out, by adding depth in places and opening them up. So I'm going to take this gorgeous kind of very nice, and I think these would work really beautifully on like a wet brush. I'm dabbing this, I forgot to tell you the number of this brush, the 1.5. I'm using a bit more of the tip here. Smush. You can smush it into a tissue, or a towel or whatever you want. I'm applying this more at the outer. I'm sort of doing it so it diffuses into the makeup I've already done. And by pulling that in a bit out, it basically makes the eye look longer. So I'm going big this way and go big that way, and it makes that sound effect. I'm not taking it all the way across. It's to create moments of depth, of joy on the eye. I'm going to take the purple. It's interesting this is called Rosy actually, because it's got no like true rose colours in it, as in like dusty. I can see it's been inspired, you know, you get roses this colour. So I'm putting this more in that outer crease area and then underneath. Et voila. Quite a quick makeup to do. And now I'm going to go to a blending brush. This is the 1.27S, and just blend everything with a clean brush. This will just give it a bit more softness. Are you ready for the magic parts? Now I'm going to go to this shade here, and I'm just going to press it on with my finger. This is like stunning. So I've pat it on the centre of the eye, and now I'm sort of diffusing the product, taking it right on the inner corner as well. So it kind of dissipates into the eye, and it is, see how it just like transforms the look. Now if you've done a bit of a mistake or something, or you just want to sharpen something up, I just want to show you how to do that. Just go into your regular concealer. I'm using the Bare Minerals Original, going into that blending brush. So think about the brush and what you want to achieve. If you want it really sharp, go for a flatter brush, but I want this quite nice and soft still. So all this is going to do is act like an eraser. So notice how I start on the outermost part and then come in. I'm not doing it straight away, because like to that edge, because then I'll get a bleed line of the eyeshadow mixing with the concealer, then you'll get this like pink funkiness. So pick up a little bit from the back of your hand, or if you've just got excess on your brush, just buff it on your hand first to make sure there's not too much. You want it to be really sheer. See how that's like just disappearing, and then this will just smooth everything out for you. That's like so pretty. I'm just gonna put a bit more concealer on, just so I look a bit more done. See the difference in the quality. This side versus this side. It's just neatened it up. This is a good trick as well if you are going from day to night makeup and you don't really have time to redo your makeup, but you need to fix it. Do any of you do this already? Let me know in the comments. Just make sure I've got all the excess kind of liquid off my brush, just so it really blendy McBlends. Technical term there, blendy McBlends. Yeah, you heard me. Let's do the finishing touches. I'm gonna curl my lashes and I'm gonna sing a song about it. So I've got 45-degree angle, really clamping them and pumping them. Look at the difference. Like lash curling really makes all the difference. It's always funny when you curl them as well, and you can feel them like tickling your brow. I'm gonna go for a really nice dramatic mascara with this. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I love this mascara. Even though it smudges on me, I still wear it. I'm just kind of pressing at the root of the lash, kind of giving it a little wiggle, curling it in the direction of growth, fanning the lashes out. So I'm really pulling these ones to the outer edge. This one's like the inner, the ones in the middle like straightforward, and these like pulled out a little bit. That's the eye makeup all finished. I mean, I just think it's so pretty. I just want to eat it, but I won't. And then I'm just gonna finish the look off with the new Rose ink. Look at that. This is gorgeous. It's a sustainable brand. It's refillable. You poke those holes and the pan comes out. Great for makeup artists as well if you're looking to have something you can just pop into a palette, or if you travel a lot, you know, you can pop them out or just buy the refill on their own. So I'm going to take this to the heel of my hand. This is called Azalea, and the pigment is really decent on this. It's not too wet either, not too sticky, just bloody right. Look at the pigment. So you know I love this trick. It's the way to apply blusher, my friends. Apply it on the heel of your hand and pat. It gives you a perfect placement every time, so you're aiming straight across the nostril, under the pupil, then blend upward, and it just gives you that perfect blush placement. What's even more brilliant about this is that you can use it as like a lip colour too, just to tie everything in. What do you think? Is it available at Space NK in the UK? Love. Dab a bit more on, just because. And if you do go a bit, whoa, Aunt Sally, you can just take your foundation brush and just push it back. Let's take the clip out. There we have the finished look. Have you tried any of these products? Do let me know. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching as always. I've really loved creating this look. It's been fun. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see. I always upload on a Thursday. Come join me on Instagram as well because I do a lot there too.